They are exceptional and agile carnivores, driven by a singular passion for fresh meat. Africa's felines are masters of ambush, the supreme rulers of the surprise attack. Across the vast savanna, 3 predators share the same prey: the cheetah, the leopard, and the lion. They share a taste, but their hunting methods differ. With no clear advantage for any, these felines must not only protect themselves but also care for their young, teaching them the skills to become adept predators. Day after day, they fight for survival. As the first light of day appears, the race between life and death culminates. Hunger drives predators from their shelters, and death threatens the prey. Dawn signals a final chance to hunt before another hot day begins. Daylight hinders surprise attacks, so the lions on these plains prefer to hunt at night, when their vision is 6 times sharper than a human's. Last night's hunt was unsuccessful, so a group of lionesses is beginning one last attempt. Hunting in a vast landscape requires patience and stealth. To dominate in a big game, lions must use strength on 2 fronts: endurance and speed. Because they tire quickly, these large cats must slowly approach their prey undetected. The zebras are running, and these lions attack from the flanks, hoping to take down at least one from the scattering herd. Even with cooperative hunts, lion prides often fail more than they succeed. A solitary lion has only a 15% chance of catching large prey, but hunting as a pride doubles their success rate. To hold and kill their prey without being injured by kicks or, in other cases, horn thrusts, the lionesses must bite the prey's throat until it stops resisting. Depending on age and sex, an adult lion needs a minimum of 4.5 to 5 kilograms of meat per day, but they will gorge on up to 45 kilograms if they can, especially when food is scarce. Though they don't hunt, adult males always have the privilege of eating first. Large males rarely participate in hunting. Instead, their responsibility is to protect the pride and mate. As the temperature rises, flocks of vultures circle in the heat, their keen eyes searching for abandoned carcasses. Though bound by a strict pecking order, their status isn't solely decided by size. Besides the lion, the spotted hyena is one of Africa's most numerous carnivores. Like lions, a hyena will gorge when given the chance, consuming a carcass left by lions, leaving only the fur. A cunning jackal dashes in to steal a few ribs while the hyena is busy. Instead of fighting, these gluttons compete by eating as fast as possible. This clan of 40 hyenas consumed a large, freshly killed zebra in just 15 minutes, leaving almost nothing for the waiting vultures. A wandering lion can find food by following these flying scavengers. Around the age of 3, young male lions are expelled from the pride they were born into. These young lions often live together. Lacking their own territory and having limited hunting skills, they must roam and scavenge for food. Because lions are social, an ousted male will form a coalition with others. Once formed, they will attempt to overthrow the males of another pride. From domestic cats to the wild felines of the savanna, there are striking similarities, but only the lion can truly be considered a social species. Living in a large pride has more advantages than a solitary life. Related lionesses form the core of a pride, which can consist of 3 to 18 females. The bond is continuously reinforced through shared activities like raising cubs, hunting, and training. A lioness rests for about 20 hours a day and receives a lot of help raising her cubs. To feed the whole pride, the lionesses must conserve their energy for the nightly hunt. In the pride, the primary duty of the males is to mate with any female in estrus. To become pregnant, a lioness needs to mate hundreds of times, and not with just one male. Each mating lasts only a few seconds, but during her estrus, a lioness will mate about twice an hour, often for 4 consecutive days, several times a year. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal on Earth. They are born to hunt agile antelopes but lack the antelope's cunning. With a sudden turn, a graceful Thompson's gazelle can escape a cheetah's claws. At nearly 112 kilometers per hour, the prey escapes this time. An adult cheetah can go a few days without eating, but this one must also feed her impatient cubs. She carefully chooses the right moment to catch her prey. A sprint of less than a minute heats her body. A 300-meter dash raises her temperature, and she'll need about half an hour to recover. Like cheetahs, jackals also hunt during the day to avoid competing with hyenas and lions at night. They choose to face the heat and, like cheetahs, only eat freshly killed prey. This time, the jackal pack has passed, and the cubs are safe. Cheetah cubs will start weaning at around 3 months. Though still nursing, they sometimes join the hunts, training from a very early age. The mother must find a safe place to hide her cubs before she hunts. During the first few months of the cubs' lives, a cheetah mother must move her den every 4 to 5 days because other predators can track the scent of the cubs if they stay in one place for too long. The leopard is the most adaptable of all wild felines. Though only a quarter the size of a lion, the leopard always hunts alone. They are skilled climbers and often take refuge in trees when disturbed by larger predators like lions or spotted hyenas. Their climbing skills also help them survey the savanna for prey or store food. Above all, Climbing is the main reason the leopard is the most effective hunter with the best ambush abilities. At the end of June, the grass that sustains the animals of East Africa begins to wither. To survive, herds of herbivores must migrate to more distant pastures. The game begins, and the predators join in. A wandering lion might follow the migrants. But a pride can only track the herds to the edge of their territory, as they cannot risk losing the entire pride. Especially during times of scarcity, lions may hunt and steal prey from leopards, leading to fierce confrontations. Leopards often have to use their superior climbing skills to escape. Occasionally, a solitary lion can also fall victim if a mature leopard feels cornered. If any creature dominates the dry season, it is the fly. Like the suffocating heat, flies are everywhere, and no mammal can escape their harassment. In the rainy months, a leopard can go for days without drinking. But today, this female leopard is truly thirsty, panting even in the shade. Her cubs are tired of being in the tree. Though protected, leopard cubs are sometimes left alone for about 3 days while their mother hunts. Leopards are solitary. After about a year with their mother, this leopard cub will hunt and live alone on the vast savanna. The grasslands seem dead, withered, until clouds gather, promising rescue for the animals that can endure the drought. For the mother leopard and her cubs, their food must be fresh. These days, they must move often to find luck. Most of the Thompson's gazelles, the leopard's preferred food, are now in the woodlands, outside this family's territory. The dry months are a test of hunger and thirst, but this trial will end with surprises. Once the herds return, the herbivores always time their seasonal migration to catch the rains, which they can detect from 50 kilometers away. Rain pours down on the savanna each afternoon, but the rainy season only lasts for 2 months, ending in December. During these short rainy months, the savanna is reborn. Lions usually avoid wet areas, so the leopard can relax its guard. But survival requires the leopard to always be vigilant, for both danger and opportunity. The dry days are over. The leopard's adaptation continues. Now they can hunt for the cubs born during the rainy months. Grass nourishes the herbivores. This species dies to feed another. The laws of nature never change, but nature is always changing. For prey or predators, the challenge is always the same: adapt and survive. In this wild world, life is in constant motion.